Cavaliers have an Eastern Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend their home court here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. To take a look at the Pistons, they've hit a rough spot here early, but still have plenty of time in their season to find their way out.
And I think for the Pistons, they've fallen all too quickly down to that spot at the bottom of the standings. If any team needed a bright start, it was them.
You're so right. I mean, some of the league's better teams can overcome a bumpy start and make a big push, but this team, not one of them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Detroit, Jennings runs the point with Jackson flanking him. Booker out there with Johnson. And it's Drummond in at the 5, down low. And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Here's Gomez. No luck. Excellent D there by Johnson. Now here's Jackson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Miami. He got right to the cup using that screen. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
And that one's good. Free.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And the foul called on Free. So it's the Pistons now, trailing by 2. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, foul trouble early on, I thought, set the tone in that game, and it just made it difficult for them to get over the hump.
Yeah, it really got them out of sync, and that hurt them big time. Forced them to go much deeper into their bench than they would have liked to.
Gomez in a 2-guard. J.R. Smith out there with Kenneth Faried. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Len in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers, boy, he was tremendous. He ended up with 53 points and was in the zone as a shooter, lighting it up from both the foul line and the field. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it.
Now Johnson, following the 3-point attempt by Freak. Here's Laverne, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. J.R. Smith picks one up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now here's Freak. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
Playing a physical brand of basketball so far, and those trips to the foul line have been very effective.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Now here's Jennings. He's coming off a 16-point game against Miami.
And a gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was an instigator, drawing a ton of contact and really just hunting for the whistle.
And so here's Cleveland, following the bucket by the Pistons. They get it back, and he gets it to go. That's now 8 points for Kenneth Faried.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And the foul. Pistons leading by 3. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys,
Look at that.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points. not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah,
come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Gilbert. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. Johnson, a wide open look. Rebound, Love. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Gomez. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's 11 points for Freak.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Passes it to Gilbert. There's a screen, and the foul called on Freak. That will be foul number 5 on him. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Brandon Jennings. Drummond a screen. Johnson the pass to Gilbert. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Here's Gomez. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And Laverne kicks to Drummond. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Drummond's got 8 points.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
And taken away by Johnson. 2 minutes. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the second quarter. Jackson has the open look. They get it again. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Gilbert covered by Irving. It's Drummond with the drive. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter after only making 40% from the field in the first.
Freak with it, guarded now by Jackson. Irving with a clean look. Nice form on the 20-footer. Irving's got 10.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Drummond with a screen on Irving. Jackson dishes to Drummond. A second chance effort. Shot's good by Laverne. 10 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Gomez. A three-pointer off the mark.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Drummond a screen. Jackson passes to Laverne. Kicks it out to Johnson. Uncovered. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
Here's Gomez. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Freak's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Here's Jackson. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. Welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade.
A good quarter for Freak. He's got 14 points and 2 steals.
On the court for the Pistons, Jennings runs the point with Jackson flanking him. Booker out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Johnson in at the 3.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. We were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw.
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Kevin Love.
How much would every team like to have a big man who's able to do the things that